Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Shades here. If it's your first time stopping by, be sure to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. Now let's jump into the video. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. GME GameStop stock sitting at $20. This is your chance to add one of the favorites here in the markets. It's bottomed out at $20 multiple times now. That is your floor. That is your bottom. That is where you want to add a position. I added 100 shares recently. Made a video telling you guys, hey, I'm adding 100 shares here. I told you if it comes back to 20, I am adding. And guess what? I added 500 more to my position. I do hold some NVIDIA and Riot and Tilray. Tilray sitting at a bottom as well. Let me show you Tilray real quick just so you see that I don't joke around when it comes to buying these bottoms. Look at that bottom on Tilray right down there. Obviously, it's very difficult to time the exact bottom, but the next best thing we can do is get in as close to the bottom as possible. So I added 500 shares here at 20.60. I'm going to sit on that position for the next run, whenever that may be. For all intents and purposes, if we zoom in on the chart here, this is the weekly. We have resistance at $24 to $26, and we have support down here at 20. To me, it just makes sense. The risk to reward ratio is pretty good down here. Obviously, if you chased it at 60, you're holding a bag. If you chased it at 40, you're holding a bag. If you chased it at 25, you're not holding a big bag like the guys up there, but you're still holding, you're still going to have to hold up there. That's why you want to wait for it to get nice and cheap. You want to buy it right now when no one wants it. Where's the volume? Oh, it's nowhere to be found. No one wants it right now. The smart ones are accumulating. I figured I'd jump in with them as well, and let's hold for the next cycle up. I don't see any way this comes down under this support unless they do some massive amount of dilution or they just decide to close up shop. One or the other. But so far, let me pull up the revenues here for GME. I believe I saved it in the shopping list, which doesn't make sense. Why did I save it in the shopping list? But let's look at the financials real quick. They finally had a net income, a positive net income. The balance sheet isn't bad either. I was looking at the balance sheet. That's why it's on balance sheet. The balance sheet ain't bad. There's no problem. I have no problems with the balance sheet. But the total revenue for Q2 2024, $798.30 million. Cost of goods sold, negative $549.50. But the net income was positive for the first time. So maybe this might be the starting point for the company turning things around. Because the last time this thing had a positive net income, period, was way back in Q4 2022. Let's look at the annual real quick just to see what's happening big picture wise. Yeah, this is so far. Hey, if they can have another positive quarter, we might see their first year having a net income in the 100 millions, depending on how it goes the next couple of quarters. But yeah, this is looking good. This is looking like maybe we might turn things around here finally, because their revenues have been going flat for the past couple of years. So maybe we will finally turn things around for this stock. So overall, if they start turning things around, we could see the stock organically start climbing higher. But of course, since its revenues have been going flat, what do you expect? The chart is going flat too, right? It kind of makes sense when you think about it. The revenues are going flat, the stock price kind of going flat. That much is obvious since April, since that huge runway. Man, time flies by. Since April, May, it's been going sideways here between 20 and 25 plus. So might as well get in while it's cheap. That is my opinion, guys. You do what you want. You take the risk. I know some of you are going to add a ridiculous amount of money into it, and go for it. If you want to put in your 5 or 6 figures, sit on it. It's a good gamble. I'll put it that way. It's a good bet. It's not a bad bet. Not at all. Just don't get scared if it comes down to $10, because that's the lowest it got to before that huge pump. So just saying, just be very careful. Like, I didn't go in big. Like, I kept it under 10K. So like, I'm not trying to go around 10K. I'm not trying to go 5, 6 figures. I know some people put their entire net worth into it because, oh my God, it's gonna go to 1,000 and I'm gonna make so much money. I get it. We all want to, get rich quick, but you had to wait. Look at this. You zoom out on the chart. The last time it was at 120 was way back in 2021. It really took a long time for this one to come down to this support and get a massive run to $60. It took years for us to get that kind of pump. These previous pumps, it only went up as far as 47. So, but look at that. You see the data that I'm seeing? You see that it bottoms out at 20 and it has, one, two, here it had one, two. It has about 2 runs a year. That's what I'm seeing here. I don't know what you guys are seeing. Maybe you see the charts differently. I'm seeing a stock that runs about twice a year. Let me switch to the monthly. That might give us a clear picture. Maybe not. No, it's not that clear of a picture here. But if we go back, let's start in 2021 here. We had 1 pump, 2 pump, 3 pumps. Wow, that's a lot of pumps. We had 4 pumps. Dang, oh wow, okay. How many pumps did we got 4 pumps on GME back in 2021 when everything was going crazy. And then in 2022 here we had 1 pump here from 20 to 46. Then we had another pump. That's 2 pumps. And then the stock kind of just went sideways. So 2 pumps in 2022. And in 2023, we had not much of a pump, but we went from 15 to 26, and then back to 15, and then back to 26. So that's 2 pumps again. And then finally, another pump. So it seems to me like every year we get 2 to 3 pumps, which is that's not bad. That's 2 to 3 pumps every year. And how do you take advantage of these? How do you take advantage of these pumps? Because we only got one. I guess you could say you got 1, 2 pumps here. So we're still in maybe we're going to get one more pump here before year end. But if not, next year we're probably going to get another pump regardless. So if we just go off of how many pumps the stock has had over the course of the years, it seems to me like every year it has 2 to 3 pumps. So why not take advantage by buying as close to $20 as possible and just sitting there on the position waiting for that next cycle to the upside? That seems to be the pattern here. I don't know if anyone else is seeing what I'm seeing. Maybe I see charts differently. Maybe I'm insane. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm a little too bullish. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments below, because I see a stock that has the potential to make you 2x minimum, because if it goes to 60, that's a 3x. If it goes to 120 again, that's a 6x from here, about a 6x, not exactly, but we're rounding. So there's a lot of potential, and this is why I always tell people, wait for it to get cheap, wait for the bottom, buy it when no one wants it. Right now it's at 20.83. If you bought under 20, you're already up almost $1. I just added more to my position at 2060, and I'm already up 20 cents on it. So, I mean, I'm pumped. I'm pumped. This is why I said wait for the bottom. And if you want to check out the Word document, there's a Word document in the description below. There's a link. It's free. It's 12 pages long. You can read it while sitting in the bathroom, and it just goes over how I trade the markets, how I perceive the markets, why I'm such a cheapskate in the markets. And if you want to join the premium Discord, do so below. That is it for the video, guys. I will see you in the next one.